I'm so in love with this cast, and I feel like they bring this company to life in such a vivid and real and specific way.
We took a long time,
Yeah.
looked all around the world to cast this bunch. We weren't just looking for someone who could sing the best, dance the best, act the best. They had to speak all three of those languages. And then the biggest part was, how were they gonna fit into the matrix of this family that we were creating?
First of all, I'm just so excited Anthony's playing Usnavi. Like, full stop. I remember when he auditioned for Hamilton and was just like, oh, a movie star just walked in. Like, we'll be lucky to have him as long as we have him.
We did the workshops, we did it off Broadway, we did it on Broadway. You know, so we've known each other now for like 5 years.
He had the part, like he was the first one cast, so they flew me out to New York for a chemistry read with him. And I was like, man, I wish I could meet him before walking into the room and like having to pretend that we're like, you know, star-crossed lovers that can't be together. And so I was like so nervous. And then he DM'd me on Instagram and was like, hey, I was wondering if you'd like to meet. He initiated that. And I just was so grateful.
The first time we read together was the day of our audition.
Yeah,
like we met and everything that day.
She was the first person I saw actually. I opened me up and,
yes.
like on the street. We were coming from two different, and like
I tripped into the door.
Yeah.
I didn't even say thank you for you opening the door because I was so in my head about this audition.
it was just us two, and then we rode up in the elevator together.
And then I saw you were going to the same floor, and I was like,
and then I'm like, yo,
you should probably go to the same place.
Yeah.
Hi, nice to meet you.
I got skills.
He ain't got no skills.
You ain't got no skills.
Jenny, there you go.
Leslie, who's never been in a movie before, this was a huge leap for her. Being with Corey, who is one of our veterans, he encouraged her to be grounded and truthful as well. And she was teaching him about her culture in real life.
This project felt like Stanford for me. No one in my family, no one that I know has really done something like this. Just felt like this beautiful opportunity to do my best.
I was gonna be like you.
Sunny's a teenager, and that was always the intention, but we chose a child actor.
Usually the chemistry between Sunny and Usnavi is like, hey, we're boys. When Anthony played against him, he was like protecting him.
The younger Sunny got, the more invested we got in his Americanness. He's the next generation, he's the future, and he might not even get to stay in the place he calls home.
Having a kid like me play a character who was older in the show, that'll definitely help my generation. It's like, speak your mind, like, because that's the only way I think that you really grow as a person.
Jimmy Smits, he's so grounded, he's quite majestic.
I've kind of lived this whole thing with the dad, and, you know...
Don't you give it a second thought, I'm on it.
He has a lot invested in her and really wants her to do better. Not only for herself, her doing better is the community doing better as well.
Not for nothing, I'm like singing and dancing alongside literally one of my musical theater idols, Daphne Rubin Vega.
You're so talented, y'all. I can be. I really wanted to embrace the legacy for the women in my family who did do hair. These are the strong female archetypes of a community. It's where you have your therapy sessions, it's church, it's where you go to hear other people's bochinche, you know?
It's not about the clothes, no es la ropa, mi amor, es la percha. It's who's having it on. And if you have swag, things don't look so overboard.
I don't think I would have developed the character of Carla in the same way if I hadn't been playing opposite those two incredible comedians.
Calor, 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 calor.
Olga's amazing. Like, the table read, she was giving a Broadway performance.
And as I say these words, my heart's about to break. Hi, Mama. Hi, Mama. What do you do when your dreams come true? Hi, Mama. I've spent my life inheriting dreams from you.
For me, this character is very deep. It's my mother, it's my grandmother, it's all the women in my past that have gotten me here.
Well, listen, I'll admit I had to be talked into this.
We stalked him, for sure. We're like, take our time. He's gonna be in this movie. Trust me, we're gonna get him.
Piragüero is actually the perfect part for him because he's the first person to say hello to you.
Yeah,
which is amazing because it's like the passing of the torch.
Oye, Piragüero, ¿cómo estás? I am so proud of you, my son.
While I was playing Piragüero, I really was channeling my grandfather. I'm holding his old vaquero novel. I've got his glasses with the string around my neck.
How was it, John?
Not too shabby.
This project, we all feel like it's bigger than us.
It's just one big family, really.
We spent a lot of time together.
Yeah.
And that, you know, we're friends. And that helps.
And it takes people like willingly being vulnerable with one another. Thank God, you know, like it's been like, yo, Mom, here's my heart.
Yeah.
And she's like, all right, bro, here you go too.
We can't be in rehearsal like, I'ma just chill over here and let y'all do your thing. I tried that a few times at the beginning, and I was like,
it's very hard to do that.
no.
It's very hard to do that when you're surrounded with people that are like, for real committed.
It just takes a village to make anything worthwhile in life. We definitely faced adversity, nonetheless.
There was a certain vibe this summer that was like, no one's gonna interfere with this joy. Not the rain, not the sun, not the heat, not the blackout, you know.
J-O-Y. People walking around with a lot of J-O-Y.